Hello, welcome to Story Time with the Shasta Historical Society. I'm going to be sharing a book with you today. Also, wanted to give you a little piece of history. This year, 2020, is a presidential election year, and so that's what we're going to be talking about, learning about voting and elections. And we have some history information associated with that. And our very first election was held the winter of 1788 through 1789. And do you know who the first president of the United States was? Well, if you don't know, you will find out a little bit later in the book. And also, we live in the state of California, and the state of California became a state in 1850. So that means the very first presidential election that California residents got to vote in was in 1852, and Franklin Pierce was elected president that year. Pretty cool, huh? All right, now let's read the book. One vote, two votes, I vote, you vote. By Bonnie Worth. Voting is something we do every day. It's a way we can choose that gives us our own say. We vote for class president and which snack to get, where to go on class trips, what to pick as class pet. Voting gives each of us our very own voice. It allows a large group to make one single choice. How do you vote? With a proudly raised hand, with a mark on a paper, a thumbs up or thumbs down. Understand? Can you choose not to vote? Yes, but that's a sure way to lose your own voice and to not have a say. The item or person that most of us select will wind up the winner, the one we elect. The biggest of all America's voting events chooses our president and vice president. And are presidents important? Oh yes, they are very. They head up the government and the military. Vice presidents take over on the unhappy day when presidents get sick or else pass away. Every 4 years, we elect them, you see, because we live in a democracy, a government for the people and run by them too, which means that this country is governed by you. Every 2 years, we elect senators and congresspeople of our choice to make laws in Washington and be our state's voice. We also elect sheriffs and mayors and such. Do local elections count? You bet, just as much. When our founders drew up the Constitution, it's true, they said folks should vote, but they did not say who. Since then, our history is marked by brave fights waged by people who struggled to win voting rights for all of the races and for all womankind, and also for 18-year-olds, bear in mind. That means that quite soon you will get to vote too. So please pay attention, this matters to you. 1870 was the 15th Amendment and Black men gained the right to vote. In 1920, the 19th Amendment gave women the right to vote. 1924, the Citizenship Act gave Native Americans the right to vote. And in 1971, the 26th Amendment gave 18-year-olds the right to vote. Only citizens can vote, and as you've just been told, people who are at least 18 years old. You must sign up in person or on the internet with name, address, and birth date, and one more thing yet. If you can write down your party if you do not mind. Cakes and ice cream, you're thinking? Is the party that kind? This kind of party I'm here to report is the kind that we know as the political sort. It's made up of large groups of citizens who share beliefs and ideas and opinions too. Democrats and Republicans are the biggest two, plus small parties to pick from, more than just a few. In primary elections run before November, votes will be cast by each party member for the candidate who they hope and they pray will be on the ballot come election day. Candidates set out on the campaign trail to convince voters that they will not fail. A vote for me, the candidates say, will make your dreams come true someday. With speeches and ads and town hall meetings, with handshakes and waves and cheery greetings, they work to win the voters' trust. To win nomination, this is a must. I may be wrong, but it does seem to me that voting is one big responsibility. As a voter, you must follow news carefully. You should read, watch, and listen, and then try to see what the candidates, if elected, plan to do. What are their beliefs? Do they ring true for you? Debates are held for the people to see. The candidates talk on live TV. Moderators on hand have questions to ask. To give their best answer is the candidate's task. A debate is an argument that's meant to sway. It is run by rules in a most formal way. At meetings called rallies, supporters get out to cheer the candidate they care most about. Supporters on the phone or going door to door say, "Vote for my party on election day." They raise lots of money, collect change in jars, and sell campaign stickers to stick on cars. George Washington won the vote, so I've been told, during a winter that was snowy and cold. In 1845, Congress passed a vote to say there would be an earlier election day, November. The day each year is easy to remember. It's the Tuesday after the first Monday in November. This date was chosen for a very good reason. It came at the end of the harvesting season. When election day comes, the voter's big role is to make sure to vote at their assigned poll. A poll is where you vote, as a general rule. It is a public place like a firehouse or school. If you're out of town, there's a chance that you might mail an absentee ballot. Voting is your right. People cast their votes by different means. Ballots fed into computers or direct voting machines. However you vote, it's important, you see, that voters are given complete privacy. A curtain or screen protects voters from view. This ensures that your vote is known only by you. The polls close up at the end of the day. Here come the counters, please clear the way. By special computer, poll results are scanned, but some votes are still counted out by hand. The results are sent to the Board of Elections, which declares the winner after careful inspections. The loser admits their bitter defeat. The winner announces their victory sweet. The winner vows to serve everyone in the land, not just the supporters who lent them a hand. If all of this rings true, it is my dearest hope that you will cast your first vote for the Cat in the Hat. The Cat in the Hat knows a lot about everything. Well, that's our book. 1 vote, 2 votes. I vote, you vote. Voting is important, and our election process is an important part of being an American, and I am so proud to get to share this with you. Thank you for coming and watching the video, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.